So this is my bed where I sleep half the time when I want to rest or strategize or think. This is my position. It's my best spot at home. This is where I sleep. But then, yeah, the bedroom is my best part. I got the motivation. The guy I looked up to when I was younger is P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, and I saw him when I was younger. He used to show off his bedroom. So when I had the chance to build my bedroom, I put it in a way that I love it. So that's my TV. I sit here half the time. I have a desk here. I do my work here. Some meals sometimes I have them here, and then I rest. But then I watch TV direct there as well. I multitask. But then I love my wardrobe. That's the best part. Come here. My shoes, my hats. I have all manner of hats, caps here, all type. I think I have close to 50 hats, all manner of hats. It's a hobby. I collect them all the time. There are many. My white shirts here when I want to wear smart. My blue shirts accumulated over time. My casual wear, khaki, for when I'm going to the market and all that. My jeans, black jeans, blue jeans. My jewelry from Jerusalem, my watches and whatever. My shoes down here. I try to give some of them out. This is what I remain. My hood, I like my hood. Michael Jordan. I think I have close to 20 different track suits. My t-shirts, my suits, my casual shirts. Here where I bath, my tub when I want to soak myself. Lay in there for an hour listening to music in the night. Casual shirts all over. My sneakers. And then bingo. I put my drinks in there.
Hello, you're watching Studio Ken. Make sure you don't miss any episode of Studio Ken by subscribing to the YouTube channel. To subscribe, search for Studio Ken on YouTube, click subscribe on the bottom right of your TV screen, and set a reminder. You can also watch Studio Ken on Diamond TV on Wednesday at 18:30 and on Saturday at 19 hours. Studio Ken, the home of Kennedy Gondwe on YouTube.
My guest on Studio Ken is someone who, whatever he says or touches, leaves people talking. Just like this interview, he said we should do it from his bedroom. Yes, you heard that one right. He once had ambitions to be president of Zambia, but now he's mayor of Lusaka. Sampa, thank you for hosting us.
Kennedy, thank you for coming through. Hello, viewers.
So much has happened in your life, so much so that people have even started questioning your mental well-being. Are they right to be worried, or maybe it's just the work of your enemies?
At first I used to question myself again. I said, what is this thing they're talking about? I think it was started by the editor, a good friend, a good journalist, I must commend him, Joseph Mwenda of Diggers. I think he started that line. It's so funny. Day one I arrived at the council, I started hearing reports. He's failed as a mayor, he's failed day one, before I could even locate the bathroom at the civic center. So I guess that's the position of mayor. There's just so much magnifying glass around you. Now when you talk about, the mayor is mad, he's mad. I don't know, I started thinking and questioning myself, are they real? Then I remembered, I first heard this line on my uncle Michael Sata. Even him, they were there, he's mad, especially the MMD. In 2008, they even went to try to stop him from filing in his nomination, that his mental capacity is mad, that he can't stand as a president because he was mad. And by then I was a nephew who used to hate me. Why are these people so evil? This is a nice man. What are they saying he's mad? They were playing politics, yeah?
But are people right to be worried?
No, when they came to me, first they saw me, they just didn't understand me when I became mayor. No, they are wrong. Do I look like I'm mad? No, I came to a conclusion. Maybe my reasoning capacity was sometimes too much above certain people. They couldn't understand. Tell me, when I took that Chibuku became the first best brand in Africa, and I was proud of them. They're in Lusaka, they employ people. So to promote them, I took a picture. I wasn't drinking. I just said, I'm encouraging youth to drink Chibuku instead of drinking to Jiri, which they drink like water. In Freedom, where they are along the island, all they do is drink cachaso like water. So I'd rather, you can't tell them stop. I'd rather drink chibuku, which is cheaper and it has nutrition value. That's what I was trying to promote. Then they say, oh, he's drinking. No. Later on now, a year, 2 years later, me and Zambia Breweries are good friends. In this COVID time, they give me chibuku to give to the youths for free. Every week they give me like 200 bottles. I built a relationship. And no, I'm perfectly fine. I just think above the average person. Before they realize what I'm doing, they think I'm mad. Then they see the result, they start clapping. No, I'm perfectly fine. But I would like to believe I've been highly exposed. These people may take it in a wrong way, but I've been highly exposed education-wise and also in life. I've been to the University of Zambia. I've been to a master's in South Africa. I've lived there. I've been to Harvard University, stayed at Harvard for 2 months. Got panel beaten mentally, and I got a certificate. I've been to Oxford University for a month, staying there. Got panel beaten mentally, and I got a leadership certificate and came back. And I met people around the world, and I've traveled a lot. So I tend to have 2 steps ahead. Before they realize what I'm doing, I'm already there. And then, no, I'm not. I'm just different from the ordinary person.
I read that particular article that you are referring to, and what Joseph Mwenda said was that before you became mayor, you were someone else. Do you think there's a difference between the old Maos and the new one?
It's different roles in life. When my career, Kennedy, we come a long way back. I was a banker, accomplished banker. I worked as in Barclays Bank, Finance Bank, in South Africa, Loita Capital, not as a junior person, senior manager, director. By the time I was leaving Barclays Bank, I was executive director. One step, by now I'd have been an MD actually if I stayed in the bank. My peers, Mizinga Melu, who used to talk when she was in Treasury in Stanchart and I was there. Mukwandi, Chibesakunda, all these people are my peers in banking. So as a banker, I needed to be a professional, which I was. Then I went in politics as MP of Matero. Then as deputy minister, I needed to behave different. As a minister.
But it doesn't mean that once you're an MP or you're a politician, you have to behave in such a manner that people start questioning your mental faculties.
No, let me finish. So as deputy minister of finance, the behavior is different. I was meeting IMF, World Bank, so I needed to be executive. As mayor, it's different. Mayor, you have to be on the ground. I deal with the grassroots. Everybody, I deal with the youths, the marketeers. At my house there, they come from Bowden every day. And when I meet them, I reduce myself to their level. I don't play like I'm educated. I'm working on my PhD. God willing, one day I'll be called Dr. Sampa. But when you meet me with people from Matero, like I've never been to school, I really speak their language. So yes, as mayor, I've accustomed to be the mayor I want. I don't want the mayor who sits in the office watching. There's a big screen TV in the mayor's office, and it's very comfortable. And aircon, and there's coffee and tea. I could just sit there and relax. No, I get bored. I go out in the field.
At the same time, is it not a question of your own actions having led to people thinking otherwise about your mental well-being?
Well, I only have 8 months to finish as mayor. Ask the average people of Lusaka, are they happy with my performance or not? Maybe to be a good mayor, you have to act like you are mad. Michael Sata, they used to call him he's mad. Now they remember him, oh, he was the best governor of Lusaka. So maybe madness, he himself, Joseph said in there, he said maybe Lusaka needs somebody who's mad. No, if you go there at the council, you are Mr. Shani. People come there from all over the city. And if you're going to be Mr. Smart, I'm the mayor of Lusaka, very important man, you're not going to talk to the people there, and they'll not like you. No, I reduce myself to their level. And yeah, maybe even the mayor that would take over from me should behave a bit mad if he's going to achieve results. People will judge me. Ask them when I'm finished, what was his performance? If they say it was above average, then you need the mayor that behaves mad like I used to.
What do you think your performance is if you're to grade yourself?
No, I'll not blow my own trumpet. All I know is I'm putting in everything. The people are my bosses, they are my judges. And I refuse to be judged now. I should be judged in the next 7 months, 8 months when I finish. They'll say, we like or we don't. At the moment, I'm putting in everything. It's like football, injury time. And I take it's new. If anything, I take it I'm one go down, and we have to equalize with Zambia. So I'm coming from defense, overlapping fullback.
Why are you coming from defense to overlap? Are you had all the time for you to score the goals?
No, because they are you taken a back, you have to defend your territory. At the beginning, there was infighting at the council. Councillors are fighting you. The management is fighting you. The local government system is fighting you. You're being attacked here and there. So you defend your territory. Then you realize now I have to attack. Then you take John Soko, overlapping fullback, Roberto, you score. So
with only 8 months remaining, when you had the years to do that?
It's football, bola ni 90. You can win the game in injury time. We've seen it done before. And I'm determined, mentally I'm determined to score in injury time.
Is it acceptable for a person holding an office as important as yours to be surrounded by so much drama?
Well, you know, I sit here and sleep here. First of all, we are here because I'll tell you.
This is your bedroom where we are.
Yeah, because it's symbolic. I want to show that I have nothing to hide as Miles Sampa. If I can allow you in my bedroom, I did yoga in here and people said, oh, you're showing off. Earlier on, they were saying, you're in a small bedroom, it's dirty for a mayor. Then I showed here my real bedroom. So we are here because I have nothing to hide physically in my bedroom. This is where I sleep. Muliomo Nsambila, Wawawa, my...
What is Wawawa, by the way? It's caused so much talk. What is Wawawa, before I forget?
Oh, that lingo, I learned it from the streets of
What does it
Lusaka.
mean?
They call me Faza, this Wawawa just mean, and so on and so forth. Or the way I was saying, when I found that Chicago, people were dancing, kissing, hugging, Wawawa, everything else that goes with that. They were smoking shisha, they were touching each other, they were... whatever.
While we consider ourselves to be privileged to be invited and do this interview from your bedroom, bedrooms are sacred places where
not for me. I'm an open book. What you don't know about me, Kennedy, and viewers, by now you never know anything about me. I'm an open book, and you said drama surrounding. I think it goes with the position of mayor. If you're gonna work, I read around the world. Yes, mayor's office. People like to hammer you and they want you to perform. A good example is when I just became mayor, suddenly, mayor's suits, they are with my big bell bottom, he has no fashion. I dress casual to receive the president, all the commentary. I said, mayor, dressing is pathetic, the color codes they were taking on me. So that has made me improve. I've gone to their level. Now I wear tight suits, tight trousers. I wear polo, I wear Nike, and they love it. So I'm playing to them. I take criticism in a positive way, and it helps me change. So drama, maybe any performing mayor is going to have drama. Only a lazy mayor people will not talk about. So I'm determined to perform.
Hello, you're watching Studio Ken. Make sure you don't miss any episode of Studio Ken by subscribing to the YouTube channel. To subscribe, search for Studio Ken on YouTube. Click subscribe on the bottom right of your TV screen and set a reminder. You can also watch Studio Ken on Diamond TV on Wednesday at 18:30 and on Saturday at 19 hours. Studio Ken, the home of Kennedy Gondwe on YouTube.
How do you convince people that Lusaka is better off with you as a mayor?
Because we're interacting a lot, I communicate a lot. People tell me, leave social media. I have like almost 200,000 social media. I tell them, especially old folks, they said, close your Facebook. I said, no. All the people around us have a cell phone. It's now a need. Same with social media. The time of typewriter, of telegram, time of newspapers are dying out.
What is important, I guess, is regulating the use of social media. So
Social
if you're
media
going to
is
get
just
if you're going to get videos from your bedroom, you doing yoga, people may say, where's the privacy? Where do you draw the line between you being a mayor and exposing yourself, your private life to the public?
It depends what. First of all, you went to Boba TV. I was telling you.
Boba TV is a channel that you run
It's
yourself.
my personal channel. Remember, I believe in do it yourself. Even at the council, when they are not, the management, relevant officials are not doing what they are supposed to do, I keep reminding them, I leave them and then go do it myself. TV, ZNBC, since I've been mayor, they don't cover me. I don't know why. They come here, they record me. Once on news, ZNBC, they were writing, Miles Sampa says something in writing. But in the news, it never came. maybe somebody tell them don't show it, whatever reason. So I gave up on ZMBC. I don't even call them. I gave up even on the media. I said they will not cover me. I'll do it myself. That's why when I have an event now, I don't call anybody. I do it on Boba TV, record myself, and then disseminate the information on Facebook. Now the media started picking it up. I saw ZMBC showing from my Boba TV. They are picking from me, but when I call them, they don't show me. And everybody else is now. So I'm doing it myself. I'm telling my own story. The world is changing.
How do you explain the things that happen around you and your family? Just so much happens around you.
I don't know. It's I sometimes I sleep here resting, and it's a calm day. Within 30 minutes, it turns into drama.
How so?
And the issue of, across the road, we have a memorial park. I was laying resting here, and then I got a text. Sir, they are keeping us in here for 2 months. We haven't gone home and whatnot. And I got out and I looked there, and I said, oh my God. I posted that. Release those people. Don't keep them for 2 months. Because if they go home, they'll bring coronavirus to you. I speak for the poor people. And then they came here and came attacking me. And that's when I whipped one inside the house. So a day that was normal ended up being dramatic. I don't know. Drama follows me. I don't follow it. I just do my job.
Everyone makes mistakes in life. What is the one thing that you'd say from the time that you became mayor you've done wrong and you regret about?
When President Michael Sata, may so rest in peace, as his deputy minister, I remember errors I made. I spent time going to my uncle, trying to educate him. I would go in his office, State House, then open the door and just enter his office. Mr. Mawaz, what can I do for you? Start telling him, sir, fire this minister, sir, fire this one, this and that, sir. Sometimes, not that I'll tell him, but I remember telling him, fire this one, is destroying the economy, and...
Why would you do that? I mean, the person that you're talking about was your uncle. Why would you tell your...
I haven't mentioned anybody. Oh, my uncle, the president.
The president.
Yeah,
but you'd go to him and tell him to fire somebody. Wasn't that interference in his work?
Well, that's what I'm telling you, what I regret. Because you see, I was on social media, I was more on the ground. I can tell you when you're there at State House what I found out. You don't see everything. And you have people telling you don't know. So when I hear, then I'll go and tell him. Some of the things were correct. And
which are some of the people that you had fired by you just telling your uncle?
No, he didn't even fire that person I was telling him to fire.
Why did he refuse?
No, wait. Then another person, I left a note. I said, fire this one, because he's done this. I even left a note. I went in my car. Then when I got at the outlet of State House, the gate opened. Just before I could drive, it closed. I know, we received a call that you go back. Then I went in the office. Mr. Mouse, you telling me, why? Huh? This man you're talking about, he defended.
Which man is this?
No, I will not mention names. Then he told me something. We learn pera advice nga shikuipushe. Advice bapera nga nakuipusha. So I left, and now I look back. He was right. He was the president. I wasn't. I should have spent more time listening to him and learning. Okay? Now as mayor, I see young people, even journalists, not you, they come. I want to advise you. So I say, you advise me. You've never even won any election, not even Chongololo Club. Kuskulu. You want to advise me. Or even anybody, even a junior councillor tells me, I want to advise you. I ask this councillor, what experience do you have to advise me?
What experience should someone have to advise you? Because at the end of the day, those are the people that also voted you into office.
Kennedy, if you're going to advise me on media, I will listen to you because you've got the pedigree and you've got the experience. That's your speciality. But if you're going to try to advise me how to keep mass people, how to manage people from violence, I won't listen. What experience do you have? The voters, what they do is give feedback. And I listen a lot. I read a lot. It helps me on my Facebook. Sometimes you post, they hammer you or they commend you. And the negatives, you use them to do good. And then they say, oh, he listens to us. That's how I pounced on Capone, on Chicago. They were saying, no, you're closing Zambian bars, and your people at the council are taking things from poor people. They close a bar in Bowlen, they take the goods, and they leave the man without merchandise, and they go. And then Capone, Chicago, you people went and warned them, and you gave them another warning, and they're at the point. So because of those complaints, I followed Chicago, and that's where I found the people dancing, drinking, hugging, and behaving like a bar, and wah, wah, wah. So I listened to feedback. I take it as constructive criticism. When they were telling me your dressing is poor, shani, you wouldn't see now, I've improved. This is a nice body hugging. This is a cross. I put God first. I bought this from Jerusalem, right where Jesus used to walk inside Jerusalem. God first. I put God first. And all my bell-bottom suits, big ones, I've given them away and gotten tight ones, and they like it. So I get positive criticism, so to speak.
You keep on mentioning your late uncle, Michael Sata, was president of this country at some point.
So you were talking about error. Before you asked that, one other error I made, I delayed in marrying. I started making a lot of money as a banker. I was a director at an age of 31, and I was making a lot of money in the banks. Then I delayed. I think I got married Kuma 37 or Shan.
Is that delaying, or it was actually too early for you, maybe?
No, I was just marrying off my nephew here at my house last weekend. He's only 28. So that delayed. And hence, by the time I got married, the rest is history. I'm divorced where I am. So that was an error. I wish I'd married early.
How many times have you divorced?
Just once.
How many kids?
But I'd engaged like 4 times before.
Why didn't those marriages work out?
Those are errors I made. Because I was looking for a perfect woman.
Who's a perfect woman to you?
It took me a long time to realize there's no perfect woman. It's how you make them. There's no perfect man either. I'm not perfect. So it's how you manage your relationship and manage each other's shortcomings.
But along the way, you had so many kids. How many do you have as of now?
I have 5 kids.
Why are you struggling to count?
No, it's well-known fact. I don't hide. I have 5 kids, and none of them share the same mother. So I have 5 kids and 5 baby mamas. But I'm old man. I'm turning 50 end of this year.
Hello, you're watching Studio Ken. Make sure you don't miss any episode of Studio Ken by subscribing to the YouTube channel. To subscribe, search for Studio Ken on YouTube, click subscribe on the bottom right of your TV screen, and set a reminder. You can also watch Studio Ken on Diamond TV on Wednesday at 18:30 and on Saturday at 19 hours. Studio Ken, the home of Kennedy Gondwe, on YouTube.
That's Leopardio. That's Memorial Park. I don't know. I have no neighbors. That's a gas station. I don't know how it turned out to be like this, but I come here to get some fresh air. And I hang out here most of the time. I showed you my bedroom in the spirit of I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide as a person. Even in my bedroom, there's no secrets. Everything you know about me now, that's all there is to know. Nothing more. Thank you for your visits in my Boba bedroom. I gotta take a rest now and lie down and relax. Goodbye.